I think in the United States, those are two separate issues, but they're linked. We do have a shocking rise in hate crimes, particularly racially motivated hate crimes in this country. And alongside of that, we have the proliferation of arms.
Y'all pick up the pace with the banners. No good cops in a racist system. No good cops in a racist system. No justice. No peace. Peace and take.
This country was founded on the institution of slavery. Of course, you cannot forget about the mass genocide of the Native Americans that were here when the European settlers, air quotes here, the nicest way I can put that word, the mass genocide of the Native Americans that were here. So, we really have a foundation of institutionalized racism in this country against Blacks, against Hispanics, against Native Americans, and to a slightly lesser extent against Asians that exists to this day. We see it in our institutions with our criminal justice system and how it treats Blacks and Hispanics and other minorities differently than it treats whites. We see it in our educational system with different outcomes for white children in comparison with Black and Hispanic children. So we see institutionalized and systemic racism in this country to this day.
Ravages of pandemic have it adversely, disproportionately impacted if you are poor and a person of color in the United States. Black poverty is a politically engineered condition.
What we've seen is, if you are poor and Black, you are not going to get, in most cases, a fair shot in this criminal justice system. Even from minor offenses all the way up to more serious offenses.
If you have unfettered access to weapons of mass destruction and weapons of war, then when you go out to perpetrate violence against people or a particular community, you will be that much more efficient and that much more effective at perpetrating that violence. And of course, you will be that much more deadly.
This is enough, and no more thoughts and prayers. It's time for actions and deeds to solve this problem.
That investigators believe was behind this massacre.
We can't keep going through these mass murders.
At a prayer rally on...
But when you are effective in channeling your...
Our former president, who gave a voice, gave a platform for this hatred and this being open with racism, his contribution was elevating the discourse of hate speech and racism to the point where the people who always had it before he got here now felt legitimized in expressing it publicly. And unfortunately, that still persists among current members of Congress.
Well, I think that I live in a country that prioritizes guns over people. Our politicians gave their soul to the gun industry. That's a huge barrier to fight against with.